Hi everyone, how's it going? Well, thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to talk about the melodic minor scale. Just going to go over the scale, then talk about the harmony, and then I'm going to show you an example of a phrase that you can start, getting the sense of how you can create some phrasing with it. The first thing I want you to understand is that the C major scale all over the guitar, hopefully, right? That same C major scale is all you need to know to start getting the melodic minor scale, because all you essentially need to do is lower the third and you get a lower third. That E natural becomes an E flat over here as well. That's it, guys. You have the C melodic minor scale right there. If you play the C major scale over here, usually just lower the note, lower that E, you get an E flat, and you got yourself a nice melodic minor scale. And I really think it's a good idea to learn that, from any degree. Like if you're going over here to F, first of all, if you can just play C major from here, that's really good. But now lower the third, and you get the C melodic minor scale. Okay, so first thing, just go over the positions. Next thing is start knowing the harmony. And we're going to go over the triads, 7 chords, all that kind of stuff. So if I play this, C melodic minor scale over here, you can see that I have a minor triad right away. You see this right here is the minor triad, and then you can follow it up with another minor triad. So that's pretty cool. You have a couple of minor starting off, and then you have this, what's unique about this melodic minor scale is that augmented kind of sound. So that's our flat 3 degree. So we have minor, minor, flat 3. Then we have major, and another major. So that's cool, right? We had 2 minors and augmented, and now we have 2 majors. Now check this out. After we had all those couples and that one single augmented one, now when we get over here to the 6th degree, A, it's going to be a diminished, and then another diminished. So we have a couple of diminished as well. A couple of minors, only one augmented, a couple of majors, and a couple of diminished. Let's practice that. Back to C minor. Now, of course, it's really good to practice that in any position. You can also practice that in any string set. So you can take 3 adjacent strings, form some root position triad, for example, start moving them. You got minor, minor, augmented, major, major, and then you have both diminished. Coming back, my augmented, my minors. You see, just being able to see the harmony, because then when you're going to construct some phrases, or improvise, you have those materials in hand. Then the next thing to do is start seeing the 7th chords. Our first 7th chord is going to be a minor major 7 right there. See, that's a beautiful sound, then followed by a regular minor 7 right there. This is the minor 7, and then we have the augmented with a major 7. So minor major 7, minor 7, augmented major 7, and then we have some dominant chords. So that's our first dominant chord over here from the 4th degree. This is F7 into G7. Okay, so minor major 7. You can also notice that the other, this augmented triad is actually contained within our 7th chord right here. Okay, so you can notice the triads as well. Here's our 7th chord, G7. Here's our half diminished chord. So it's the diminished with the flat 7. Same goes to the 7th degree. So let's play those. end in C minor major 7. Okay, so practicing those harmonies are great. And of course, also to be able to play those this way, horizontally. C minor major 7, D minor 7, the E flat augmented major 7 chord, that's our F dominant 7, G7, minor 7 flat 5, and another minor 7 flat 5. And we're back. So you see, now if I take an example to a phrase, right, if I play a phrase like this, for example, so you can see that I'm kind of approaching those triads in 7 chord that we just went through, right? Like this, for example. This is our C minor major 7, but I approach the half step below with this B note. Then a chromatic approach, just going down. And once again playing that same arpeggio with the half step approach. Here's again my C minor major 7. And this is some diatonic movement, right? You can see that these notes are all notes from the scale, right? So I have a combination of just a bunch of notes from the scale combined with diatonic 7th arpeggio and some approach notes. Again, an approach into my 7 chord arpeggio, which is C minor major 7, half step below, some movement, another approach into my C minor major 7, and these notes are all from the scale G, A, D, C, and of course this major third, also really cool, gives me the flat 3 and the major 7. So and you get these kind of sounds, right? You just gotta dive into it and start getting those sounds into your ears and into your fingers. Now, you know, understanding all of the different diatonic materials is really important no matter what style you play. And of course, being able to use those stuff to compose and to improvise is super important. And if you want to have a very solid system to do that, I invite you to check out my Galactic Modern Guitar series in the link in the description below. And by the way, if you want to check out some cool ideas over melodic minor 251s, make sure to check out this video as well.